Alright, welcome to this video. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm about to do one of the hardest takeoffs for the simplest mission on the craziest aircraft. Which, our auto turret, formerly known as the auto turret all-rounder, is now a cargo aircraft carrying a bunch of goodies, jets, car engines, as well as some other things that make my heart pound and give me extreme anxiety. Because I'm just going to get straight into this. Because of landing gear configuration is not normal. The reason being is I want this to be able to land on any surface, including boats, and not actually move. It doesn't matter if it lands on a mountain, it doesn't move. But I am gonna have it land with its wheels retracted, which kind of make me nervous because we are following this thing down. We got a bunch of tools. Our mission today, the USS Tiny, is... I'll tell you a story. What happened earlier on today, the USS Tiny came along to a tribe of good working people over the other side of the mountain and took all of their stuff. So in the kindness of our hearts, we are going to go and replace what the USS Tiny is slowly getting away with. So without further to do, seriously, we've got a lot further to do. Okay, gear is down, hook and drop are the same thing. We'll drop the engine. Whoa, we are up high. Reminds me of when I used to drive a truck. Anyway, we'll drop that cargo and then we will give it parachutes very soon after. So it'll go 1, 1, 2. So it'll free fall for about a second before it comes under parachute. I'm going to try to get it. It's going to be impossible for me to do these commands and get that on camera, but let's just see what happens at that point in time. I'm going to have my VTOL angle neutral as we take off. I want this all the way in, and I'm going to keep this back to about here, the trim back to about just a little bit before half. Okay, as soon as I push these two buttons, we are going to start moving. Propellers obviously first, engine. We are actually an auto gyro, so we will be taking off the runway. This thing is going to end like a shopping trolley. I do not dare touch the rudder because that will tip us over instantly. We are moving and fast enough for me to give it to VTOL. We went to the side. It's okay, but we are gaining altitude. I'm also looking at the RPM at the same time. We are balancing that, retracting gears, looking over to where we're going, seeing that it is making... I want the most time possible. We are flying. Can't believe it. I'm gonna get us over the ocean, and then I'm pulling pretty hard back on the stick, so I'm going to trim us out a little bit. Vertical speed going up. I'm watching everything right. RPM, everything. We actually have to fly around the mountain. USS Tiny going away from our drop point, meaning and we're flying. Not the most aerodynamic thing in the world, but oh yeah, I'm really thanking my past self for not activating those jet engines, because just imagine if I did the engine and one of those jet engines decided to ruin our... Alright, USS Tiny. Seriously? It thinks it's passive, but it's not. Okay. Our drop point is over in these grounds over here. I want us to see how well this parachute down. The test really today is flying and parachute. And also I want to test if we can actually follow anything that's under parachute. And if I crash, oh well, I'm sorry. Okay, our RPM is going quite nicely. Having less fuel always helps. Our drop point is just behind this mountain here. Oh wow, look at that wobble, that is so not fun. I'm about to drop. Okay. Three, two, one, drop, 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 it's away, and parachute. Alright, he's away. Now let's get us down there. Thankfully we have a little bit more maneuverability. We're gonna plummet. We are near mountains, which is making it harder for us. But I'm gonna... Very hard to chase this thing down. I want to get a shot of the lead. Whoa, no! Oh, whoops! Did anything survive? Something burning down there. Let's see what's burning. Let's head towards the fire. Down speaker. This thing doesn't... We may as well go and check out the wreckage. I think the USS Tiny won that battle. It's okay, we'll get the USS Tiny back in one of our next videos. Totally. By the way, we are only a helicopter now. So... Getting down is not too hard, but I'm trying to not crash it. Just got a bit of ground thrust then. Put you there. we've got two propellers, not propellers, seems that two parachutes survived. So, if you want to be part of aviation, oh, something else is, looks like something else over there might have survived. This turned from help the people over here, I don't even have a name for them, the people without a name. Help the people over here to let's survey the damage. But it's all part of testing and we're all joking, it's all in fun. It's a shame that I didn't have enough parachutes. I just want to see what this is first. Oh, the glass, might as well use this as glass. The video's not going to get this. We're now navball a lot now because we get disorientated when we fly in the mountains. So virtual horizon is what I'm using. Okay, so that survived. That I would have thought that would have been the first thing to go. And I think the jet grew up and became rockets and probably floating in orbit. A couple of parachutes as well. Alright. I'm gonna go and land in a safe area. And we can look at a nice scenery and say goodbye to USS Tiny, and it wins this battle, but we win the war because we are test pilots and logic is what we are here for. Figuring out the problems with our creation, which in this case was not enough, retract the hook, which was not enough parachutes. Next time more parachutes will be what we need. I'm talking while landing a helicopter, or this helicopter. Okay, perfectly smooth landing. If anybody else says otherwise, I'm going to probably agree with them. Our Discord only has a few people in it. Please join our Discord. There is a lot of content that comes out, some big, some small, some like this, some a lot more like this and soon to come since I've recovered mostly. I've recovered enough to talk from my recent trip to hospital. And yeah, if you want to support me in other ways, I have a coffee page. You can support me there. Anyway, I appreciate you watching this far, and have a good day.